Hi Scorpio, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been quietly pre-shuffling all the cards, Scorpio, preparing for your reading, and I have to say some of you might be moving house or moving jobs or making a big move. The time to move card came out of the Butterfly Messages Oracle, and it does show a truck, boxes, so you know it could be literal for a lot of Scorpios out there. So tell me in the comments if some of you are moving house, moving business, moving where you work. It definitely feels like a strong theme in the collective, but it can also be maybe it's a metaphor and it's just time to move, time to act. But we'll see what else is going to come through today. Now Scorpio, if you're new to this channel, my name's Karen, a huge welcome, and readings go up every 2 weeks. Without further ado, okay, in the recent past, you might have come out of indecision. It is in the bottom of the deck, and I did have time to move. So perhaps it was a period of evaluating your options, thinking about your future, making decisions or choices. And now with the time to move, I feel like you're leaving this indecision behind. Let's see. If I sound a little hoarse today, I am not sick. I just did a 16-kilometer run, I think. I think I'm a little dehydrated from the run. Sorry, Scorpio. I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, let's see what's going to come through. 2 more, please. 1 more. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got Archangel Shamuel, which is your solar plexus, your life force energy. Can also connect to assertion, so being assertive. Can connect to stepping into your power, Scorpio. So perhaps your confidence is increasing at this time, but let's see. I'm going to pull the cards and see what's going to come through. Now, we do actually have a beautiful new moon in Gemini in the week ahead, which is lovely. Okay, first chakra, you've got Archangel Raphael. So this is actually the base or the root chakra. And it can connect to your sense of stability, security, and the foundation that you're feeling about your life. So when Archangel Michael's showing up, I feel like you might be being uprooted. Time to move. A lot of you, it's like maybe there's this uncertainty about your future. There's perhaps been a foundation in your life. For a lot of you, it could be your home, and because you're moving, perhaps that's why Archangel Michael's there to support you through this period of what you might perceive to be uncertainty or instability. But let's keep going. Also, if some of you have if you're struggling with pelvis or back pain as well, that could be why Archangel Michael's showing up around the base chakra. Now we have Garden and the Gate. Yeah, there's something coming through today, Scorpio, about your confidence and needing to step into your power. So I actually feel like the shadow element is at the bottom of the deck of solar plexus. So I don't know if you're lacking confidence at the moment. It feels like you're wanting more. The story of the Garden and the Gate is this girl is in this beautiful garden. The gate's locked, she's safe and secure. Remember, Archangel Michael, stability and security. But she's looking out there and she's wondering, what's out there? There's a positive wonderment. So, that's the metaphor that I'm feeling here today, that you are perhaps making a change, wanting to make a change, and you're needing to get more confident about getting out of your comfort zone, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Wow, look at all the archangels over your reading today. Beautiful. Now you've got Archangel Raphael, the healer of the heart. So there's a beautiful healing around the heart chakra at this time, and also the base chakra, which is interesting, and the solar plexus. I don't know if some of you also perhaps are struggling with a health condition at the moment, or you're going through a difficult period, and that's why you've got so many archangels showing up in the reading. Let's get 1 more, please. Scorpio. Now we've got the temple path. I feel like you are getting guided at this time. If you can see on this depiction, you can see the lanterns. They represent the other side. So your guides, your angels, your ancestors lighting the way. I feel like you are being guided to do something different, to take a risk, to move in a new direction. Let's work with 1 more oracle. Yeah, look. Close, number 20. Now, I know you can see closed doors. So, it can literally be closing the door on where you live or where you worked, closing the door in a relationship. Focus on the open door here. You can see the sunlight coming through the open door, and it comes back to that phrase, when one door closes, another door opens. So there could be a new beginning in the horizon. For some of you, it could be a new home as well. I'm really feeling that today, big time. Okay, Scorpio. This is the Butterfly Messages Oracle, the Butterfly Spirit Oracle, I should say. 2 more. No, the card stuck to my hand. Oh, we've got first place. So in the next few weeks, some of my Scorpios could be winning a competition. You could be coming first place. So it could be literal. And it could be any area. It's a general reading. You know, it could be a competition. It could be, you know, if you're competing for a contract, if you're competing for a job. Like, it just feels like you're coming out in front or you're coming first place in something. Let's see, Scorpio. Yeah, it is time to face your fears. And I was feeling that when you've got so many archangels over your reading, it suggests that you're struggling with something. And because we've got the garden and the gate and the time to move and the temple path, yeah, I feel like you're getting the spiritual nudge, but also a lot of support and protection at this time. So whatever it is that you are thinking about taking a risk towards, or, you know, if it is a move, I'm getting this thing that it's time to face your fears and to step into your power. Okay, all right, let's see, Scorpio. Sun's coming out in Sydney. Okay, now we've got another reference to the number 1, Scorpio, which is significant. It says, let's celebrate. Now, you may, for example, there could be a Gemini or a Cancer. That could be a friend, a family member. You could be celebrating their birthday. It could be your partner. There could be the anniversary of something, or you could be celebrating first place. So say someone's got first place and got promoted, or they've come first place in a competition or academic achievement. This feels like everyone is toasting or celebrating your success, but it feels really good. So 2 1s. Interesting. Can I get one more, please, for Scorpio? A fresh start, another 1, Scorpio. You might be seeing 111 or repeating ones. You might be seeing 1111, 111 a lot. I just feel that, yeah, it's time to move, or there's time for some sort of fresh start, new beginning in your life. The dawning of a new day. Okay, it's beautiful. Look at this. Now, we are in numerology in a 1 year, and it feels like, you know, that's the reference here, because even then at the bottom of the deck I've got the number 9, which was last year. So I do feel there is this beautiful new cycle, fresh start this year. Now, I have got the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be in a relationship, but also see the competition, an arm wrestle. I'm not saying you're winning an arm wrestling competition, but I do feel like there's definitely a competition energy coming through. And you're coming out on top of a situation. Let's get some tarot and title together. I keep knocking it because I've got my laptop charging. Okay, bottom of the deck, I've got 7 of Pentacles, a card of reassessment, and also taking a break. Some of you could be downing tools. You could be taking a break from work, taking a break from study. My daughter Zara is a Scorpio, and uni has just broken for 6 weeks. So she's literally just done tools, done her last exam, and is about to have a break. Okay, so that's how this card can manifest. It can talk about a person who's thinking about all of their hard work or what they've invested into. So it could even be money investments. You could be thinking about doing something different, making an adjustment. There could be a change that you're considering, but, you know, and some of you, it could be a change in work. Because I have got the garden and the gate. Let's see, we're going to shuffle and pull the first 3 for Scorpio. Scorpio. One more, please. Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, I've got the 6 of Swords. Beautiful energy. So definitely it feels like a much more calm, serene time. Some of you could be traveling at the moment as well, or relocating. No, first card out is the Hermit. Virgo energy. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what else. The Sun, beautiful. A lot of illumination coming through. You've got the Lantern with the Hermit and the Sun, which brings illumination and clarity and healing as well. Scorpio. 8 of Wands. Okay, some of you could be traveling somewhere warm. There could also be good news coming with the 8 of Wands and the Sun. Certainly it could be fast incoming good news that creates a sense of happiness. But I have got this Hermit energy, so I don't know if in the recent past you have been choosing solitude for a period, whether it has been because you've been focused on work, focused on study, maybe just craving a bit of solitude and alone time. Now, often we go into Hermit mode when we're going through a really difficult period or a dark night of the soul. I don't know if that's what's happening here with all these archangels showing up. You know, it doesn't have to be that dramatic though. The Hermit, you know, is looking at the lantern. So you could have been reflecting, thinking about your path in this lifetime. There could be some change that you're wanting to make. It could be connected to your career or your purpose. But I do see you shining a light here on something. Now the Sun is major arcana for Leo. So we've got Virgo and Leo energy showing up. The happiest card that I can pull in tarot. Connected with well-being, success, health, vitality, abundance. It could also be that you're traveling somewhere warm, okay? A lot of people that watch me are in the Northern Hemisphere. You're in the summer solstice now, so perhaps that's why you're in the energy of the Sun. And the Eight of Wands can talk about air travel as well, or traveling or moving at speed. But it is also a card of reaching the heights of ambition, moving in the direction of success really, really quickly. Let's get the next three, Scorpio. Scorpio. Ooh. Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Two more. One more. Okay, Scorpio, I've got a beautiful Empress at the bottom of the deck. Very Venetian. Major arcana for Libra and Taurus. Let's see. First card out in the middle row for Scorpio. The Eight of Cups. Interesting. Does feel you're in search of something here, Scorpio. You're looking for more satisfaction, more meaning in your life, more contentment. Some of you could be searching for love as well. Let's get the heartbeat of Scorpio's reading. The Five of Swords. Now I know why you might be in Hermit mode. Or have been in Hermit mode. Okay, can I have one more for that row, please, for Scorpio? The Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, I am going to say, in the heartbeat of the reading is the Five of Swords. At its worst, it can be a person who, you know, needs to win no matter what, no matter who they hurt. It can be a narcissistic energy. It can be mean, someone being mean with their words or hostile. So you could be dealing with this, and it could be in the workplace. It could be anywhere in your life here, Scorpio, but it can also connect with mental conflict as well. But it is showing up in the heart. But it feels to me like you're walking away from a person, place, or situation. You're no longer happy there. You're moving in the direction of what will bring you more joy and contentment and more meaning. So I do feel you're on the move. So that time to move could be metaphorical, all right? You could be leaving a person, place, situation, or even a mindset behind. Now, I do see that you are really focused on building a sense of stability and security in your life. There might be a focus on business, money, savings, career goals, health goals. This is the card that slow and steady wins the race. Now, there could also be, because I was connecting with good news with the Eight of Wands and Sun, there could be a job offer or something connected to investments or money that could feel like good news. I am noticing now that the Knight of Pentacles is looking at the Empress. So I don't know if you're approaching an Empress, making an offer to an Empress, right? So this could be romantic, although there's not that many romantic cards showing up here. But it could be. You'll know if you resonate as being an Empress or dealing with one. Let's get the last three. Scorpio. I'm kind of getting the idea of why you've got all these archangels here, because I do think with that Five of Swords, you could be dealing with a difficult situation or person or group of people. All right, what do we have? Oh, lovely. It's lovely. No, I am actually Scottish, but look at that. Look at the two cards that come out together. Yeah, you're moving in the direction of your own personal healing. Okay, there is this sense of moving in the direction of what will make you happy or who will make you happy. Because remember, 8 cups is searching for the 9th cup. And this is it. And this is the time to move card. It's the Chariot. You could have a major placement in Cancer, also Leo or Virgo standing out, but this is beautiful. Someone traveling and feeling happy, or moving and feeling happy. The Ace of Cups is a heart overflowing with joy and happiness, feeling a sense of contentment, meaning. It can also be love, guys. I'm just going to say there could be love situation showing up here, but whatever it is, the path that you're on is bringing you happiness. Let's get one more, please, for Scorpio. The Hangman, Piscean energy. Lots of major arcana today, which is no surprise with all of these archangels. Sorry about that. I live on a river. It's a boat. Beautiful. Okay, there's a lot of deep reflection. Scorpio, you're showing up as either being deeply reflective, and there is this spiritual side to you that's showing up here today. So, and it feels like it's connected to the Ace of Cups. So this could be pursuing a new path, a new situation, a new relationship. You'll know what the meaning of the Ace of Cups is, but this is being guided. Okay, you've got the Temple path, and you've got two very spiritual people or cards showing up. You could be getting advice as well on how to deal with this situation, or how to, I'm hearing navigate. Okay, how to navigate and move forward. So you might be getting some spiritual support and guidance from someone in your life. Could be more than one person. I'm noticing under Strength, break free. See how the chains are broken? So you could be breaking free from a mindset, right? Five of Swords, if it's not hostile people or challenging people that you're dealing with, or conflict. It could be your own mindset that you're coming out of that, and you might be seeing an opportunity, a path from a really different perspective with the Hanged Man. But look, this is the biggest thing I want to say. You've got these cards here that are really standing out for me today, and I saw the time to move. Whether it's literal or metaphorical, you're moving in the direction of what brings you happiness, healing, joy, contentment. This is why Archangel Raphael is here, the healer of the heart chakra. So I really like it. Feels like you're moving in the direction of your heart. God bless, love, and light.